Well, that's one muted intro. Hallöchen. Welcome. We're going back to racing. So, where were we? I think we completed Austria. And we're heading to... I don't know where. We'll see. Let's just hop in. And get going. Press the any button. Yeah, who cares? What? I don't want to buy anything. I want to go back to Breaking Point. Chapter 14. Monza, the Cathedral of Speed. As the grid heads to Monza, fractures within the team continue to plague Connosport. Trackside chats. Telephone. Oh, hi boss.
Hey,
Guess who's on his way in?
Davidoff?
He just called the office. Arrange him a lunch, he says. He treats the office staff like his personal assistants.
He shouldn't be a drain on our resources. Look, I'll talk to him.
Can you let the garage staff know he'll be wandering around down there? And make sure we have the usual room set up for him.
Yeah, no problem.
Roll out the red carpet. Davidoff's in town. Last I heard he was joining us in Singapore, but today he just shows up.
Don't let him get to you like this. We'll handle him.
Remind me why I went into business with him.
At least you have an F1 team.
For now.
Look, he wants us to succeed.
Doesn't always feel like it, Cass. I'll see you in the meeting.
Yeah.
Alright, what? Who now? Oh, Kelly. Hi.
Callie.
People are saying Dad's heading in.
He is, yeah.
I thought he wasn't around this weekend.
Well, so did we. Listen, I heard what happened in the garage.
Oh, yeah. Look, please don't worry about that. It got a bit heated, but it's fine.
I can't have that behavior on the team. I'm giving the guy a warning.
Oh, is that necessary?
But it's not okay to talk about your own drivers like that.
Right. Well, you're the boss.
Yeah. See you in the meeting.
See you there.
Alright. So, where's Jackson going? I don't know. He used to be good, but now... Anyway, Spotlight, Connosport Edition, Battle Within, Monza, Iconic Turns and Inspired Tifosi. Have we all read the Spotlight article on Connosport? I didn't. Read my latest interview for Trackside. No, stop trying to make Trackside work. Trackside is not gonna happen. Davidoff change of plans. Team, you just had word that Davidoff will be around this race weekend due to a last minute change of plans. He's requesting an update on the car, so expect him in and around the garage. As ever, answer his questions as best as you can, but don't let it get in the way of your jobs. Disharmony in garage. Casper. An update on the situation in the garage. There are a lot of opinions flying around on Kelly and Aiden. Lots of bickering. Some saying Aiden's not delivering, some saying that's because Kelly's the clear priority. The atmosphere isn't great. I've had a word with one or two of the team and told them to watch their tone at work. I've said it's fine for them to have those opinions privately, but professionally they are members of a team. Obviously I want to do my best to unite the garage. The thing where people work in. But I'm also worried about escalating the situation by doing anything too drastic. I've used a light touch for now, but I'll keep an eye on it. Just wanted to keep you updated. Casper, that article finally came out. They focused quite heavily on Aiden and Kelly's dislike of each other. We've been trying to calm down this infighting narrative, so it's not great for us. Not essential reading, but take a look if you're interested. I've contacted the drivers separately to ask if they wouldn't mind talking down this aspect in the press. Whatever, let's just go racing. What now?
Can you take a look at this, please?
Andrea was cornered by a reporter when heading out of the team hotel early this morning, asking if he regretted getting into Formula One. We know Andrea to be a passionate man. This, coupled with the already tense situation, may have made his response come across a little fiery. This might require some damage control. How would you like to handle it? We wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for Andrea. Andrea's passion can get the best of him at times. Andrea can handle this one himself. He knows how to deal with the press. Yeah, we support Andrea.
Everything else looks fine. It's just about that rear wing.
I don't want to sacrifice any more downforce.
It's okay, it's your call. Now, let's check the weather again in an hour.
Oi, oi! Did you miss me? Hello, sis.
Hi, bro.
Jackson.
Devon.
How are you, Devon?
I am excited. Very excited to be involved again. Now, you pretend I'm not here. You carry on, please.
Involved? How?
Oh, you know, just a little bit of this, a little bit of...
Involved? How?
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
And what does Andrea say to that?
He'll agree, Casper. It's fine.
Were they pleased to see you?
People are always pleased to see me.
And what was your new role?
I guess you might call me a liaison. Yeah, I love to liaise. Dad wanted me to talk to people, keep people's spirits up, give some friendly words of advice, that kind of thing. But, it was tough. Yeah, Aiden still had that ego. Still thought he was too good for the team. Wouldn't listen to Casper's advice, that was a problem. And then Andrea, he was worried about the future of the team. He had Dad breathing down his neck. And Callie, well, let's just say Callie wasn't really looking for my advice. The whole thing was a mess. I mean, honestly, I'd only been gone 5 minutes.
With her brother's return certain to ruffle a few feathers at the already shaky Connorsport, Kelly focuses on the race and the continuing battle with her teammate Aiden Jackson.
The two Connorsport teammates not exactly doing each other any favours this afternoon. For me, they're a little bit too close for comfort.
What is Aiden playing at? Tell him to back off.
Okay, Callie, he knows.
Clearly he doesn't know.
Yeah, same old stuff. Jackson really wants to make a move out there, but Mayer, no chance, not letting him past.
Towards the Curva Grande we go, he's going for it. It's really close, it's too close. There goes Mayer's front wing. Oh, Aiden Jackson, what happened there? This now seems like a running theme at Connorsport.
Yes, this race is critical for them. When are they going to just pull themselves together?
Okay, box please, Callie. Let's get that wing replaced.
This is a joke.
Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
Yeah, copy.
Obviously. Should be faster, right? Without a wing. I mean in a straight line. Obviously not so much in a curve. Alright, I'm gonna get him.
Off we go, back into the race. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
5 laps to get to first place.
Brilliant manoeuvre. 2 places at once. Excellent, that's P10. You're into the points.
Where's Jackson?
Great manoeuvre, you made it look so easy.
Alright, Jackson's next.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 5.5 seconds.
Not for long. So how can I tear Jackson's front wing off?
And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Idiots.
this up. Well done.
What is this? My God. Finally some fear.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Why do we have so much fuel?
Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far.
So Mayer managed to pull it back in the end, but if this continues, Connor Sport are in real danger of sabotaging their own chances of a decent finish this season.
There is so much talent in that team, and yet they're their own worst enemy. The reason they're not making progress is each other. Ridiculous state of affairs.
And it's clear that Jackson continues to be the aggressor. Is it personal, Natalie?
Well, you know, it does seem that way from the outside looking in, but all I know is they just can't go on like this.
Welcome then to the podium, our top 3 drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race.
Aiden will be happy, right?
Now, once again, another eventful race out there today for Connor Sport, Callie. Is the team sabotaging its own chance of a decent finish this season?
Absolutely not. We've already shown what we're capable of this season, and the car is feeling good out there. We're all focused on having a successful season as we possibly can.
Everyone is talking about Devon's return to Connor Sport today, so is it good to have him back around again?
I mean, doesn't matter what I think. The truth is, Devon's still got a lot to offer the sport. It's right that he's still around, and I'm pleased that Connor Sport has been able to facilitate that.
Well, look, I'm loath to ask how bad your relationship is between you and Aiden, but there's been more contact today, so just enlighten us.
I mean, since when were 2 teammates the best of buddies? There's always going to be a bit of friction, so, you know, I want to win, and Aiden wants to win, and we get in each other's way a bit. That's the sport, that's F1.
Now, obviously, myself excluded, you developed a little bit of a reputation for being short with the press. Tell me, honestly, do you regret that in any way?
No. When someone starts asking you questions about your personal life uninvited, it's not nice. I don't have to answer any questions I don't want to, and nor should anyone else.
Appreciate it, thank you.
The Connor Sport teammates continue to shoot themselves in the foot. What? I haven't done anything. Aiden has done all the shooting. With Mayer and Jackson getting into another one-track tussle at the Italian Grand Prix. Fortunately, Callie manages to turn it around and finish within the points, but it's clear to all that Connor Sport problems aren't going away anytime soon. Connor Sport problems continue. Feud beyond the joke. Hello, Mom.
Go on then, let's have it.
That's no way to answer the phone.
Say your piece, mother dearest.
Fine, if you want to be like that. I did say you need to be careful what you tell the media about your father, didn't I? That was the perfect opportunity today to smooth it all over, but no, you only reinforced what everyone's already saying about you.
That's just how I feel.
Oh, you've got a stubborn streak in you. I think it comes from your father. Definitely not mine. He was always so determined, unable to admit to his mistakes.
What's your point, Mum?
My point is that nobody likes your father. Sorry. Just be careful, Cal.
Yeah. Thanks, Mum.
I'll let you go, darling. Ciao.
The boss.
Hey, Andrea.
Callie, about Aiden. I want to thank you for your diplomacy, shall we say.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's what I would have said anyway. It's no bother.
You're a real pro, Callie. You neutralized the issue so well.
I can spin a story. It's in my blood, sadly.
Yes, we best not talk about where you get that particular trait from.
I'd rather we didn't.
Would be better if we could use those skills to make the story go away completely, but we take what we get. Thanks, Callie.
Anyone else? No? Okay. Devon returns. Connor Sport confirmed Butler's involvement. As what? Nobody knows. Jackson on the move, we had that. Is this one of the best rookie seasons we're witnessing? Mayer finishes in first place in Monza after an eventful race following contact with her teammate Jackson. How was this woman not on a team before now? Well, we just won F2, so we couldn't have been there before. I mean, I guess we could have been there from the beginning of the season. Your new superior. Alright sis, new role, new email address, use this one from now on, ta. I know it might be a bit awkward having me around, but I just want to say, try not to think of me as your boss. I'm your brother first, and your superior second. Devon is fine in private, but if you could stick to sir in public, that'd be great. Nice race out there today. You keep at it, you might actually make a career of this motorsport malarkey. Team liaison. What does it even mean? What is he liaising between? Kelly, Aiden, what more can we say about this? You are professional F1 drivers. You do this for a living. Hundreds of people on this team dedicate every single moment of their working lives to making it the best team it can possibly be. You disrespect each and every one of them with your petty on-track squabbles. Be better, Andreo. Well, screw you. It wasn't my fault. I didn't drove my wing off. Singapore. Yay, more walls. Several weeks later. With their dysfunction clear for all to see, and with only a handful of races now left in the 2023 season, Connor Sport looked like a team on the ropes as they head to Singapore.
Flagging off? Hey.
Ooh. Scared the life out of me, mate.
I didn't mean to. Picking up any tips?
I don't think they like the short straights here.
You didn't mind them, did you?
I love this track. Always do well here. Well, used to.
How are you doing, Devon?
Me? Golden, mate. Loving life.
Yeah, sure.
You know what it's like to leave all this behind, don't you?
Yeah, it's the most difficult thing I've ever done.
Yeah, well, like that. But, I didn't choose this, Casper. I didn't.
I know.
You came back, right? How's it treating you?
Ups and downs.
How's our old teammate doing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think he's happy here.
He still thinks he belongs in that top team, see? He's never let it go. That's the problem. You know, I could have a word with him.
It doesn't sound like a good idea.
It's all a bit delicate.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, I understand.
No, Devon, I mean it.
Huh? Scout's on it, mate.
Oh boy.
Hey, we need your input on this one.
An anonymous source has talked to the press about how Kelly must not be criticized at Connorsport. It sounds like it came from the mechanic who had a run-in with Kelly in the garage. The press are really latching onto this story. How do you want to handle it? We don't know for sure where the story has come from. Talk to the press and tell them everything's fine. Or it was obviously the mechanic from before. I won't stand for it. Well, we don't know that it was him, so that sounds like a bad idea. Devon's just been in. He said the two of you had a little chat and that you both agree Aiden needs a bit of extra motivation. Is that true? He suggested setting an expected finishing position for him this weekend as third. No offense, boss, but that seems a bit overly ambitious. What's your plan? Yeah, no, we have our projections and we'll stick with our agreed plan. don't know what Aiden can do. We get first and that's good enough. Or are we racing as Aiden? Then we could agree. Sure. The fans really latched onto our statement, throwing support behind Andreo on social media. People have been sharing their favorite passionate Andreo images ever since. It's even become a hashtag. Lucas Publication sent Amari Olowi in his stead. There's no fear of anyone thinking it was just a puff piece. Amari was pointed and strong with his critique around the troubles at Connorsport. It's caused a bit of a stir down in the garage. Morale has been a bit low this weekend. So, what was Devon's condition? It was a telephone. Hi, boss.
Andreo,
Did you read his email?
I glanced at it.
He's a sly old fox at that one. Thank you for finding a place for Devon, as if we had a choice, Casper. As if it was our decision.
Yeah, I know.
How's it going with Devon anyway?
Ah, he's still struggling. But he does really care about the team, so, you know, maybe it'll work out.
Well, that's something at least.
Rather him than his father, right?
Rather neither of them, Casper. Anyway, I'll see you.
Yeah, see you.
Butler, I'm just getting started. Davidoff, come on.
Davidoff.
Ackerman. Look, I know it's none of my business, but that story about the mechanics really blowing up. I trust you're dealing with it.
I'm going to clear everything up myself. I've arranged a press conference. I'll tell them everything's fine.
That's not exactly what I'd call dealing with it.
You want me to fire him?
Well, that would be your decision, naturally.
I'm not going to fire a good mechanic without any proof. The decision is made.
So be it.
Ooh, he acknowledged his tinnitus. Toxic culture at Connorsport. An anonymous source speaks out. They keep her wrapped in cotton wool. Fucking hell. It's not the car, it's the drivers. Give the KSO2 its dues. Much is made of the Connorsport's technical foibles, given the problems with reliability that plagued last year's KSO1. But the KSO2 shouldn't be judged by the failings of its forebear. Yeah, it's a good car. I regularly win with the car. The infamous Singapore Sling. Blah 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 blah. No subject. Casper and Rio, I'd like to direct the media relations group to start using Devon now as he's taking his role. What? I'd like you to direct the media relations group to start using Devon now he's taking his role. Reminder that we need to give the role a formal title. He's got a lot to offer the sport and I know he can help the team. So thanks in advance for putting all this in place. Hey boss, I have to admit I was skeptical about this layout when it was first announced, but it's really grown on me over the years. Especially now that Sling chicane is gone. As an engineer that was the cause of more than a few headaches. I've forwarded this to Aiden and Kelly already. My main point of emphasis was walls equal bad. Just like any street circuit. Well, let's go then.
Did Casper really want you to talk to Aiden?
I read between the lines. Look, Casper's good at lots of things, but I know people. Yeah, I know how to get in their heads. And I wanted to help Dad, help the team, so,
Leave me alone.
Listen, I'm just saying, mate, if you were such an incredible driver, you wouldn't be at Connorsport, would you? sorry. It's the truth. No offense.
Well, maybe I won't be here next season.
Dude. You know what your problem is?
Yeah. You.
You think you're better than the team. I remember when Aiden Jackson was just happy to be behind the wheel of an F1 car. We all like that guy far better than this one.
You never liked me.
No. But Casper did. Once upon a time. Oh, you're different now. You think you're too good for the team. Your head's stuck in some imaginary big 3-seat in cloud cuckoo land, mate. No. You have got to drive the car you're in.
You're lecturing me about ego.
A subject I know well.
Oh, right. I get it. So you're allowed to be cocky, but I'm not. Is that it?
There's a difference.
How can there possibly be a difference?
This isn't you. This isn't you, mate.
Oh, get lost. Be true to myself. Drive the car I'm in. The wisdom of Devon Butler. Should I be living my best life too?
Just drive the car you're in, mate, yeah? Ciao.
Oh boy. With Devon's words still repeating in his head, the focused and determined Aiden Jackson looks to return to form.
Marina Bay hosted a Grand Prix that briefly ran in the 60s and 70s, but the Garden City re-entered the calendar for good in 2008. We missed it for a couple of years, but it was great to come back to the Singapore Grand Prix. Here's the track, and it's all changed for 2023 with 4 corners removed between turns 16 and 19. It means the lap length is now just over 3 miles, and that might come as a welcome relief to the drivers, or especially their brakes. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and starting next to them is George Russell. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Sainz, Oscar Piastri, Perez, Fernando Alonso, Verstappen, Leclerc, Norris, Jackson, Zhou, Ocon, Stroll, Mayer, De Vries, Magnussen, Tsunoda, Gasly, Bottas, Sargent, Hulkenberg, and Alex Albon picks up the last spot on the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. Well, it's a beautiful night here at the Marina Bay Circuit, and as ever, a really enthralling Singapore Grand Prix ahead of us.
That's right, Crofty, and while there's not many surprises at the top of the standings right now, there's a lot to watch out for further down the pack.
One driver I'll be definitely keeping my eye on is Connor Sports' Aiden Jackson. He's been less than consistent so far this season.
It's fine.
Aiden, you know what you're doing here. Let's lock in and give it everything. Show us what you got.
Okay, let's see. Medium, then soft? Sure. Good enough. Top 5. I thought it was top 3. It is top 3. Whoa! That was a shove. What the hell? What is going on? Fucking Norris. Whoops, sorry. Coming through. You really need to stop braking that hard. Well, then I guess it's 15 laps of cruising. Did I mention that I don't like street circuits? Whoa! In the wall. Whoopsie. Come on.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
There's Kelly. Where do I find...
13 laps of fuel remaining.
That's not what I said. Where's my teammate?
So our best lap so far is a 1:42.2. Copy. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Gap to your teammate behind is 23.6 seconds.
That's not so bad. I hope she can get P2.
job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Only getting faster from here. Hopefully. God damn it. I hate this second sector.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
That was better than last round. That wasn't better. How much longer is it? 10 laps, you say? Oh boy. Race update.
You're leading the pack, that's P1. That's Hamilton behind. Okay, push, push. Gap to the car behind. 38.1 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, your pit window opens next lap. Okay, we're into the last 10 laps now. Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap, box this lap. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting.
Nice.
That was our last stop, no more scheduled pit stops, let's go. They're on old mediums. They're currently 16th, and the time last lap was a 1 minute 49.6.
16th. Not getting any points for Kelly then.
Okay, Callie's in the pits. Callie's in the pits now.
As is everyone but Hamilton and Sargent. No, Hamilton was in the pits. Just Sargent hasn't, wasn't, didn't. Wait, did they double stack at Mercedes?
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
If we get to lap the whole field. They are 1-3 behind and the lap is 1:39. It's 5 laps to go after this one. Yeah, that's not likely.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
That's not good. How's the fuel looking? Plus half a lap. Whew. Keep pushing. Hi, teammate.
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Wah. Wah. What a terrible lap.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Shit. Come on. Ugh. Sorry.
Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Not even getting the top 5. Horrible.
We did it! We did it!
Yeah, it's a surprise to me as well.
Well, the results are in there, we have it. What a race that was.
The sheer grit and determination shown by some of the drivers out there today, Crofty, was nothing short of incredible.
Elbows out, especially from Aiden Jackson. Loved his race today, and he finally delivered the sort of performance that we know that he's capable of. So whatever they're saying to him over at Connosport, he seems to be listening to. Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way onto the podium now.
Yay!
Now, Aiden, you have had your ups and downs this season, but tell me, on the whole, are you pleased with your overall performance?
Today's race should be a normality, not an exception. You know, if I can get a few more performances like today, then yeah, I'll be much happier.
Okay, I'm going to be cheeky, go straight for the jugular. If you had to choose a teammate between Callie and Devon, who would it be?
Oh, what the fuck?
I'm getting into trouble whatever I say here, aren't I? Can I have Casper back as a teammate instead? I'll talk him out of retirement.
Now, Aiden, you have recently hinted that you're not entirely happy at Connor Sport. Tell me, is it true?
I think of Connor Sport in the same way I would my family. There are a lot of personalities to manage, but we're a tight-knit group in this team. We might not always see eye to eye, but in the end, we all want the same thing.
There's been wild speculation on whether or not Connor Sport can even be on the grid next season, so can you tell us more?
People were quick to judge the investors, but I think they care about this team and they want it to do well. I can't imagine anyone pulling out investment at this stage.
Well, thank you for chatting with us. Great to have your time.
Under the floodlights in Singapore, Aiden Jackson puts in a magnificent performance for Connor Sport. Quite the day at Marina Bay.
Hi, Davidoff.
Aiden, appreciate the support today.
Yeah, no worries.
You're right, the investors do care about this team. We all wanted to do well. Good to see you putting that message out there.
It's true though, isn't it? You're not gonna suddenly pull out of Connor Sport. The team's doing well.
It really doesn't matter, Aiden. Connor Sport will get fifth and all this speculation will become irrelevant.
Well, what happens if we don't make fifth?
My position on that matter's always been clear. Thanks again, Aiden.
Welp. It's as if Aiden Jackson finally woke up at Marina Bay, or was finally played by the player and not an NPC. Coming soon, F1X Sustainable Fuel. What was Devon's condition? We already talked about that. First place, that's the Aiden Jackson I remember. What a race from him today. Awful driver. So one good race in 10 and we suddenly get nostalgic for the time we thought he was talented. To be fair though, he was talented and still is. Just needs to stop moping around so much. Reset up data. Phil's got access to last season's data. I'll have him forward you the analysis. Also, I know Devon's been getting a bit more involved than any of us anticipated. I'm sure you understand it's not up to me. I don't think it's an ideal situation for anyone. Great race today. See you in the debrief. Aiden. You can't get away from those butlers, eh? Can't believe Devon's back. Presumably he has a full-time threat. I jest. I'm sure Devon's good dogs. Just seen the GP from the Maldives. Dodgy Wi-Fi in this hotel, but I saw enough to see a race. First place, a return to form. Nice one, Aiden. Best, Brian. Alright, Aiden. Casper's talking about your interview today. If I were you, I'd avoid him for a while unless you want another round of media training foisted on you. Not bad out there today, by the way. You keep listening to your old pal Devon, and who knows what we might accomplish. What? The interview was good. Shut up, Devon.
Come on, I just want to check out.
Why? Because he told you to?
Stop making this about him. Just talk to me.
We raced in a lot of the same races growing up, and one of us would always have a better race than the other. So in the car on the way home, one of us would be happy and the other would be completely miserable. There was no middle ground. It was like it was impossible for us both to be happy at the same time. And it's kind of been the same ever since.
Look, it's my job to talk to the drivers, Callie.
Yeah, and who gave you that job?
Why are you being like this? It's not even me you're angry with.
Maybe it is.
Oh, really? This again? We were kids, Callie.
You left me behind.
Come on, what was I supposed to say? Oh, thanks, Dad, for continuing to invest in my career, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to decline, just in case I hurt poor Callie's feelings.
Of course not.
And what?
It didn't have to be a choice, Dev. He had the money to fund both of our careers. I wanted you to fight for me. He never listened to me. He always listened to you.
Well, we were young.
Yeah. But we're adults now.
Yeah.
Well, if it's any consolation, I'm not much competition anymore.
You never were.
Burn.
I'm sorry, Callie. For everything. You were always faster than me. There, I said it.
Nice try.
I mean it.
And did you mean it?
Of course not! Faster than me? No. She was never faster than me. She'd love that. No. But if there's one thing my old man taught me, it's that sometimes people need to hear what they need to hear. You know?
What an ass. Brazil Grand Prix, 1 month later. Over the last few race weekends, Connosport have managed to demonstrate some much-needed consistency. The paddock now heads to Brazil for the penultimate race of the season. Butler Global to withdraw funding. Hi, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
Cal, I'm reading more and more about these funding issues.
Only an issue if we don't get fifth, apparently. What do you make of it all?
Well, he won't really do it, surely. I mean, it's only been 2 seasons, for goodness sake. And Connosport certainly isn't the worst team on the grid.
You have a real way with words, Mum.
What's your father have to say for himself?
I have no idea.
You've still not spoken to him?
I'm sure you can relate.
Yes, but I mean, I don't have to work with the man. Look, you don't have to like him, you only have to talk to him.
You sound like Devon.
Oh, maybe Devon has a point.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Mum. I'm going now.
Lots of love. Bye.
Wait for it. Nope. Okay. Jackson and Mayer. What's next for the Connosport drivers? Ackerman on the anonymous source. After all the ruckus surrounding the anonymous source who spoke out at Connosport, we all had the same question. Was it true? So I was delighted when Ackerman agreed to join us again to talk about it. The source has described the atmosphere as toxic and said it was impossible to do his job because he feared speaking out against Meyer. Ackerman is quick to talk it down. What kind of principal would I be if I stopped people from doing their jobs, he said. The whole team has my full support, the drivers, the engineers, the mechanics, everyone. But in spite of his protestations, people are ready to believe that story because it rings true to them. Because Connosport has struggled with unity this season. I put this to him. We've had our share of issues, he admits. Connosport all over the place. Anonymous source speaks out again. Hayden thinks he's too good for the team. Devon return has really stirred things up. Kelly doesn't like it, Aiden doesn't like it. The only one who does like it is Davidoff. They're all terrified of him. Yeah, not wrong. Massa, Senna, and a certain Senior Hamilton? Senor Hamilton. Brazil and F1 make quite the duo. Connosport can't really be struggling for money, can they? They've had a pretty good season. Yeah, but at what cost? What's the price of being able to compete at this level? Who cares? Kelly, still so much to talk about your father pulling funding? What? So much talk. I'm just so furious about the whole thing. Actually, ignore this, I'm calling you. Hey team, you've all seen the press right now about the future of Connosport. Know it can be disheartening to read these stories, but remember, we deal with it by focusing only on our performance. We're here to do our jobs about the absolute best of our abilities. That's it. Whatever happens, happens. Let's have a great Sao Paulo. Sounds good to me.
Yeah. Why are you doing this? I saw him in the paddock. This would have been Sao Paulo. And I finally spoke to him. I just wanted to know why.
Something's come up. I'll call you back. Callie, so I'm allowed to talk to you now.
Why are you doing this?
Doing what?
Why are you being so hard-line about this?
For this to be a worthwhile investment, Connosport Racing must be successful. It's just business.
It's not, though, is it?
Excuse me?
Well, why am I in the team if it's just business? Why was Devon? You can't keep involving your family in this and then hiding behind it's just business.
This is one of the biggest investments I have ever made. I must take care of the business. Who do you think will inherit it after I'm gone?
Well, Devon, obviously. I'm not interested in any of it.
These matters are complex, Callie. But they all benefit the business. They all benefit the family. And ultimately, they all benefit you.
You said this the last time you tried to stop me racing. I didn't buy it at 12, and I certainly don't buy it now. I don't understand what goes on in that head of yours. You threatened to end my F1 career, and then you claim it's for my benefit.
Have you any idea how much money I have plowed into the team?
Yeah, that's the thing with you. Money. Nothing changes.
I wouldn't expect you to understand.
No, Dad. I wouldn't expect you to.
You need to be more realistic, that's all. Not everyone survives in F1. You know that.
5th in the standings.
5th.
5th.
I mean, it would be helpful if we actually knew where we are in the standings. And obviously, the last race we have to win or it'll all be lost. Alright, Brazil Grand Prix mid-race. A late safety car has provided Kelly Mayer with an opportunity to turn around her fortunes at Interlagos.
Safety car's in this lap. Repeat, the safety car is in this lap. That means it's our chance to shine. Come on, you can do this. Let's go.
No pressure then.
Okay, clear.
on, don't stop.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 2.4 seconds. Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
No one cares about DRS. Time for a fastest lap. Not like this though. Or maybe like this.
And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Fuck. Give me a second. Sorry about that.
gap to your teammate behind is 26.7 seconds.
Sure, he's happy to be that close.
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Was only exceeded a little bit. Final lap.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Yay!
Well, what a fantastic race that was. Absolutely loved it. But Natalie, do you think we see Connosport next season? We will say, maybe not.
I hope so. I feel like they deserve it. They've been box office for me. They've taken chances, they've been bold in all their moves, and ultimately, that's great for us and for the fans.
Absolutely, couldn't agree more, but there's not much of the season left. They'll be hoping they can carry this form into the final stages. Time will tell. Well, what a thrilling end to an incredible Grand Prix weekend. Our top 3 finishers should be incredibly happy with what they were able to achieve out there today.
Wow, Callie, a really strong performance out there today. Just tell me, though, how big a role did the safety car play?
I just think it's never about the safety car, not really. every race has its opportunities, whatever form they take. It always comes back to the driver and whether they can make the most of a situation.
Callie, your first F1 season is nearing an end. It must feel like a long road, but clearly you've put a lot into it. And is there anyone else that's been particularly influential this season?
I've got Casper to thank for so much of this. He was there for me in F2 last season, and he was the one who fought so hard for my seat at Connosport, and without him, I may not even be here, so cheers to Casper.
And tell me, I'm not sure I could do it, but how has it been working so very closely with your family?
I treat those relationships as purely professional. Outside of races, that's another matter, but at race weekend, these are people I have to work with to do my job. They may also happen to be family, but that's not something I pay much attention to.
There are rumours circulating that Connosport may not be around next season. Can you comment?
That sounds like a question for our investors. I'm sure we'd all appreciate a public statement on the matter.
Well, thank you for chatting with us. Great to have your time.
Putting Daddy on the spot, huh? Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, 1 week later. With Connosport's future on the line, team principal Casper Eckermann assembles his team one last time before what might be their final race in Formula One.
Okay, so we are running two quite different setups out there today. And you don't need me to tell you how it... You don't need me to tell you how it... Davidoff, that's enough.
I'm sorry?
Get out.
What on earth are you talking about?
I've had an entire season of you whispering in people's ears. I'm asking you to leave the meeting.
You can't be serious.
This is not your team. And after today, it might not even exist. So get out and let those of us who actually care about the result do our jobs.
We'll talk about this later, Ackerman.
You can threaten me after the race.
So be it. You coming, Devon?
Yeah, I'm thinking I might actually stay. Yeah, I'm gonna stay.
Well, that's up to you.
Good job.
Okay, listen. You all know what's at stake. If we race as individuals today, the team dies. The only way we can survive this, the only way that any of us are coming back next season, is together. We all understand this? No. Aiden, Callie, look at me. You look at me. We understand this, yes? If you put yourself ahead of the team today, there's no more team.
Callie, we got this.
Yeah.
And, I'm sorry if I was ever...
Go ahead.
Wow.
What?
Are you apologizing?
Yeah.
I will forgive you on one condition.
What's that?
You get your share of the points.
All right. Deal.
Chin up.
Can Connosport survive? Can we not get a phone call? No, obviously not.
Hey, did you find him?
I didn't look too hard, to be honest. Does Davidoff ever sulk?
Hard to imagine. Listen, I hope I haven't caused you problems. I snapped it. It was unprofessional.
Not at all, Casper. It was a delight to watch.
You think it'll affect his decision?
I've given up speculating, Cass. At this stage, nothing would surprise me.
Yeah, well, we better get that result then.
I guess we better add. And good luck today, Casper. Whatever happens, I'm so grateful for all you've done.
Look, it's been my pleasure. Connosport deserves to succeed.
If the fates are kind, Casper. If the fates are kind. I'm trackside. I'll see you there.
Yeah, cool. I'll be a few minutes.
See, I get that the main sponsor pulling out is a big deal, but a team that's, you know, in this sport for 2 seasons and gets a solid midfield place can find a new title sponsor. Teams that were short-lived in F1 gone too soon. A brief history of Abu Dhabi's S-season ender. Every race should be at night. What should be a night race? Yeah, no. Love it when it's all still up for grabs at Abu Dhabi. So much at stake in just one race. Just want to say it's been an absolute pleasure to work with Connor Sport this season. Wait, does that mean it's over? Hey Cass, just got off the phone to Kelly. I don't think we need to worry too much about checking on her anymore. She seems far less preoccupied with her father. Didn't mention Devon once and didn't care at all about the press. I think all we can do now is put our faith in her. Let Kelly be Kelly. Good luck today. Whatever happens, you couldn't have given that team any more than you have. Looking forward to having you home. Lily says hi. Love ya. Nice one, Casper. Just to confirm, we're taking a slightly higher angle of attack today as agreed. Kelly and Aiden are both happy. Also wanted to let you know that the whole team is grateful for your support this season. We know you've had a lot to deal with, and we know it hasn't been easy for any of us. But whatever happens, you've done us all proud. I've just had Davidoff in the office, and he's requested we draw up a short list of candidates for team principal at Connor Sport. I asked if it was confidential, and he said, we're all friends here, so I guess it's fine to let you know. Must be regarding something I'm not privy to? Hope everything's okay. Good luck today. Wow, Davidoff. Abu Dhabi Grand Prix mid-race. With the race underway, both Connor Sport teammates lock in as they look to secure the points they need to guarantee the team's future in the short past in the sport past the 2023 season.
You know, before a race begins, anything is possible. Anything. On the one hand, you have the true icons of the sport, certain drivers, certain teams who set the pace, who you expect to do well. On the other hand, you have the underdogs. And we are always there, always pushing for another place, another point. Looking for the smallest opportunity, the tiniest mistake we can punish. And in that moment, just before lights out, it's like the world holds its breath. You know? Everybody just waits. The air is heavy, you know? And I knew whatever happened, Connor Sport had made its mark on the history of the sport. And I was at peace with that.
So you weren't nervous?
Are you kidding?
So we know how it stands right now. But just how different might it be when the checkered flag waves here in Abu Dhabi? And it's lights out, and away we go!
Okay, Aiden, let's see if we can start moving through the field. It's time to push. Come on, you've got this. Copy that. Okay, car behind trailing us, 3.2 seconds.
What?
Okay, mate, that was an illegal manoeuvre. You've got to cede that position or we'll receive a penalty.
How was that illegal?
Down the main straight we go. Here goes Jackson again, moving up the field. What a great race for him.
Yeah, it really is so far, Croft. I mean, it's a circuit he really enjoys. Remember the race in 2021 that he put together there? It was fantastic stuff back then.
Who could forget it? Connor Sport need a performance just like that today. Mayer's doing okay. Jackson really delivering.
Great stuff, Aiden. Come on, I think we can get one more place here. Push, push. Something's not right. Assessing. Stand by. I'm losing speed.
Heading down the back straight now. He's in a great spot, but hang on, he's slowing. He's slowing. Something is very, very wrong.
Yeah, I think he's got a problem here, Crofty. I wonder what it is. Could it be engine related?
Look, they're throwing their hands in the air on the pit wall, and he's out.
And yeah, that's the engine gone.
2023 is over for Aiden Jackson. It's a dramatic exit, and it wasn't what he was hoping for.
Something happened up there?
Yeah, engine failure, I'm afraid. Aiden is out of this race. Repeat, Aiden's out of the race. Did you get that?
Aiden's out. I heard.
What? Let me speak to him.
Why?
Just give me the headset.
Sure about this?
I'm sure about everything.
That's what concerns me.
Kelly.
Devon?
Yeah, we've had a chat. We think it's best if you don't push the car too hard.
What? Why?
Look, you're way back, Cal, okay? We don't want to blow your engine too, so just cruise it in and finish the race.
It's got to be realistic here. Copy.
Sorry, is this a team order?
No, Casper agrees. It's just not going to make up that much ground. It can't be done. Just cruise it in, Cal. Trust me, you watch her go.
Callie, is everything all right?
Fine. I'll see you all at the finish line.
Okay, good work. Great pass. Okay, gap to the car behind. Car behind, 2.0 seconds.
Who cares about the car behind? Well then, Max.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
We go. Just doing my donuts early.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
Every time.
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Final
Okay,
lap.
mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Yeah, but there's only half a lap of season left.
And to the checker flag for one final time. That is some race from Callie Mayer.
What an incredible performance by her today. Connor Sport, sure, will be very delighted with that one.
And if you believe the rumours, Anne, this is a team whose future has been in doubt. Surely, though, they've done enough to return next season. I think they've been wonderful to watch.
Elation. With Aiden having to retire due to engine problems, Kelly puts the team on her back and manages to drag the Connor Sport car kicking and screaming across the line in a miraculous finish that secures 5th place in the constructors' standings for the team. Telephone? Telephone? Telephone?
Hey, Devon.
Not bad today, sis. Not bad at all.
You did that on purpose.
Did what on purpose?
Oh, come on, Dev. Cruise it in.
I don't know what you're talking about, mate. Technically, you went against the team order. It's poor form, that.
I can't believe I missed it at the time. It seems so obvious now.
Listen, you want to lay off the sauce, Cal. Seriously, it's a bit embarrassing. I mean...
I'm surprised Casper let you, to be honest. Really surprised.
Okay, I'm going now, because you're not making any sense. Okay? Ciao!
Yeah. Ciao. Dad.
California.
That good enough for you?
Look, I thought maybe we could grab a coffee tomorrow before we head off. My flight's not till 3.
Yeah,
Have a chat, talk about next season. It'd be good for us.
Well,
think about it anyway. The offer stands.
You make it sound like a negotiation.
It always is with us, Callie. You let me know.
Anyone else? No? Okay. Well, Kelly, take a bow. Mayer's astonishing performance in Abu Dhabi. A look back at the season, 2023's biggest stories. Can Connor Sport survive? Yes. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? What a race, Kelly Mayer. Never in doubt. You can't write this stuff. First place, Kelly Mayer, take a bow. Mayer really has proved herself this season. Absolutely unforgettable in so many ways. Yes, we are the bestest. Let's go, Connosport. Drinks in the garage at 6 p.m. Be there or else. Well done. I'll talk to you all later, but for now let me just say a quick congratulations to the entire team. Couldn't be happier, and Andrea is overjoyed. I know how hard you've all worked this season. I know how much we've asked of you. And I know it hasn't been easy. It's not often at this sport you get the chance to stop and appreciate what you've accomplished. But this is one of those occasions. Enjoy it. You've earned this. You deserve it. Kelly, I've been calling and I can't get through on your phone, darling. I'm so excited. I just want to talk to you about it. What a race. Call me. Finish the season.
It was amazing. I'm not sure I've ever seen a race like that. I was wrong about Callie.
And how did you feel about the engine failure?
There's no such thing as the perfect car. The one that failed us was the same one that got us here in the first place. So, you've just got to drive the car you're in.
Everyone's an individual, which means that everyone is motivated a little differently. Take Devon as an example. He always responds well to having his ego brushed, to being told that he's the best. His greatest fear is failure, so it gives him further to fall, keeps him hungry. Callie, on the other hand, has an innate drive to prove people wrong. If someone tells her something's not possible, she'll do everything in her power to achieve it. A sort of stubborn determination that can be harnessed. And then there's Aiden. I mean, when he started in F1, people thought he was a nice guy, but he was incredibly ambitious. It's just what makes Aiden tick. Which is why I may have started a rumor or two about interest from other teams during his time at Connosport. To stoke that ambition. Keep his eyes on the horizon.
A lot of people might see that as manipulative, wouldn't you agree?
Well, of course. Motivation is manipulation. It's the same thing.
Is it?
Look, the end justifies the means. After all, it's just business.
Looking forward to next season?
Just let me at it.
Will you stay next season?
I've told Casper I'll stay if he does.
Do you still have a job after your run-in with Davidoff?
Well, we'll see.
We did it! We secured the funding! What a team!
And that's all that matters.
Right now, yes, that's all that matters.
Okay, so, we done? Yeah? Cool. Ciao.
Well, that's actually it. We've completed F1 23. All of it. Alright. Well, this concludes this game, and I'd say also the stream. It's a bit a shorter one today, but hey, you gotta live with it. We'll see what we play tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Have a good time of day, and I'll see you around. Bye bye.